Ooh. Alright. I feel like it's working now, right? Should be working, hopefully. Hello. Alright. Fight's gonna be starting soon. I don't know. Carl Nelson looks so funny with his mustache, man. Oh my god. Alright, fight's starting in a second. Let's see. I've got no bets on this. I probably should have put Matt Frevola money line, but it's a close one. Gee, spinning back heel kick from Matt Frevola. Insane stuff here. Hey, Triple T, how you going, dude? Sorry, I didn't stream the earlier part of the card. I'm like, I've been talking to my girlfriend, and she's like, maybe you should try to stream just the main card sometimes, you know? So I'm not gonna argue. Oh my god. But I have seen, like, what's happened in the fights. I know the picks are not going well. Oh my god, they're scrapping already. Hayden Glover says, what's up, man? How you been? Yeah, I've been good, man. I hope you're doing well as well. I appreciate showing the support on the videos, you know, like, I'm not used to using Twitter. I got the Twitter just for the channel, so it's cool. It's cool to use it, you know? But man, the picks have been fucking not good. I'll tell you that on this card. Triple T says, yeah, that's cool. Did you watch the early card? I did rewatch some things. I had, like, you know, obviously you guys would know. Oh my god, did Matt Frevola just get dropped there? He goes for a high kick, Carl Nelson. I watched the early card. I wanted Danny Barlow to finish early, you know, obviously. And he did not finish early. It was a good scrap, but I actually don't even know who won that fight. I thought, like, maybe Jordan Santos squeaked out the fight potentially, but Danny Barlow could have won the first and second round, right? But I did watch, like, everyone. I think both the women's fights ended in finish late, I believe. One was a submission, one was a TKO. Hayden Glover says, what in the world is going on in this fight? I have no idea. It's all over the place right now. And guys, I'm not going to lie to you, right? Like, I'm watching this fight right now. It's fucking crazy. But look, you know, when Drew Dober was fighting with, I saw the fight. Like, when Drew Dober was fighting with Prepolek, and I was down the Danny Barlow bet, I put double down on Drew Dober versus Prepolek to go inside the distance, right? And it got to the third round, and I was like, oh my fucking god, this is so shit. Like, I'm about to lose, like, 4 units on this fight. And then Prepolek gets hit in the nuts. It's like a 5-minute break, and then Jourdain just comes out like crazy trying to go for the finish, you know? So I did cash like 4 units. 4 units put down on that. I don't know how much I won. Probably like 2, I think. 2 units, 2.5, something like that. But Triple T says, I can't believe Gibson lost in 20 seconds. Me neither. I was so close to picking Arrow Quillang. Nice takedown for Matt Frevola here, first round. He's on top. He's in sort of like a DAS position, guillotine position here. Oh, he might go for it. He snaps him down. Triple T says, I was in a bad situation too. I had Doba by KO. That's good, though. That's good. Congratulations on that. Dude, I was sweating so hard. Like, I like an idiot, I'm just like, oh, you know what? Fucking, you know. It's like you get even or you get even worse sometimes. That's how the saying goes. And I fucking hate doing that. And then I did it. And I was stressing so bad by the time it got to like that 3rd round. Because I was like, oh, fuck, Prepolek's just tanking all these left hands. He's so durable and everything, you know? But, yeah, he couldn't tank the last few, but did get hit in the nuts. Very unfortunate for him. Jeez, they're fighting at a very fast pace. It's a very weird, sloppy fight, but man, it's going very fast. Sorry if you guys can hear my dog outside. Oh, dude, Matt Frevola just hit the slowest combo I've ever seen, then gets rocked by right hand by Kyle Nelson. They're scrapping. Matt Frevola's going to get knocked out like this if he does this. 18 seconds left. Matt Frevola's he's going to get finished. He's out. He's out. He's done. Ref, call it off. He's done. Oh my god! Thank god I didn't put Frevola money line, but fucking hell, dude, ref's trying to get him to die in there. Holy fuck. What the fuck? Yes, huge. I had a fight not to go the distance in like 4 separate parlays. Congrats, Hater Glover. There is some confusion. It looks like they didn't want to call this fight off or something. The fight's still on. I told you. I said that the fight's still on. It's not over. Dude. He's in the corner. They're sending him back out there. Dude. What the fuck? The clock must have been wrong because he stepped in. What the fuck is going on? What is going on? There was 3 seconds left on the clock. There was 3 seconds left on the clock. What the fuck is going on? I thought it was over. They're fucking going out there. They're fucking scrapping again. Dude, what the... Hayden Glover's like, wait, they're continuing. I thought they were for a second because that's what he was talking about. They were trying to say that, like, the ref stepped in, but they were trying to send him back out. And they were. What the fuck is going on? Dude, what is with these fucking... I'm sorry, I haven't got the fight clock on. I'm just in pure shock right now. Dude, what the fuck is going on? 13, 12. Okay, it's perfect. Jesus Christ. Oh, head kick onto Matt. How does Matt Frevola eat a head kick like that? Right after fucking almost getting KO'd. Or getting KO'd, really. He got KO'd. What the fuck is going on? Dude, if Matt Frevola somehow wins this fight, it's fucking insane. Dude, he's in it. He's in it right now. Heel kick for Matt Frevola. It's the second round, by the way, guys. Matt Frevola's going for a takedown. He gets stuffed. Nice knee to the body for Carl Nelson. Hayden Glover says, if they go the distance now to cook my bets, I'm going to be so heartbroken. Dude, it'd be a disgrace, honestly, if they should just pay you out anyway after watching that. That's fucking bullshit, dude. I'm not going to lie. Like, it was such a clear finish. It was before the bell. It was like 3 seconds left on the clock. He got finished as well. Credit to, like, oh fuck, he's got some massive fucking right hands. I'll say this, credit to Matt Frevola for staying in there. Insane stuff, like obviously insane toughness, but he knew that the fight was going to be done. Like I thought he was congratulating Carl Nelson at the end of the round. Nice high kick for Frevola. He's looking good in this round compared to Carl Nelson. High kick for Carl Nelson, right hand for Matt Frevola here. Oh my god. Triple T says, I don't think this goes to decision. I doubt it as well with the way they're fighting. But Matt's honestly winning this second round as far as what I can see. What the fuck? I feel like this shit's been happening in the UFC so often recently. Like with the Jake Matthews submission, you know what I mean? Like where they called it off and stuff. This has been happening way more recently. Oh my god. All right, 134, 133. We're perfectly timed. Matt's looking good, but these guys are landing kill shots at any time. Like some of these hooks and high kicks are really, really damaging. Dude, credit to Matt Frevola. Fucking hell. Like, I don't know how you keep fighting after something like that. Like, I feel really bad for Carl Nelson because he's gotten robbed of a fucking finish. But, holy fuck, Matt's tough, man. Hayden Glover says, I need a finish for 8 units, bro. I'm actually so furious, dude. I hope someone gets a finish here for you, dude. I would be fuming as well, man. Oh my god. It was like, you know, for me, like, I had like a 7-leg parlay on that Aussie card, and it would have paid out huge only if Jake Matthews won. And I thought he got the submission in the first round. But dude, your bet is bigger than mine for sure. Nice step in elbow for Carl Nelson, but Matt Frevola's still keeping on the pace, man. He's keeping on a nice pace. Kalong Sikri says, hey man, Bakoya fucked up my parlay. It's all good, man. Like, trust me, fucked up my parlays too, dude. Right off rip, he did. Dude, you know what it is? Is that, let's just say, like, I rewatched a little bit because obviously I wasn't here for the stream. But Yusri, his takedown defense looked a lot better than I thought it would look. It was very much improved. And Azamat Bakoyev could not, you know, secure the takedown. And then he starts throwing like crazy. And you can't do that against someone like Belgarui. Obviously. There was a few fights like that. Like, I feel like Danny Barlow, if he was just a bit cleaner, he would have put away Jordan Santos. But he was just throwing like wild. I thought the fuck... Dude, I'm watching the replay of this fucking stupid-ass finish. I thought this fight was over. Big time over, guys. The fight should be over. Kalong Sikri says, who's winning this fight? It's probably 1-1. Carl Nelson, first round. It's probably 1-1. Like, if fucking this somehow goes to decision and Matt Frevola wins, this is fucking insane. Oh my god. I had no bets on this fight. I was going to put Matt Frevola. Oh, he got hurt to the body, Matt did. Nice high kick for Nelson here. They're scrapping. Frevola's hurt really bad. He got front kick to the face. Nice high kick again from Nelson. Oh my god. What the fuck is going... How is Matt eating this shit? How does he eat this? Oh my god, massive shots for Nelson. The fight's going to be over soon. Like, why are you grappling, Nelson? Why are you grappling when you've got this guy fucking out on his feet? What the fuck are you doing, dude? Obviously I picked Frevola. I want him to like survive or whatever, but like this is fucking stupid decision making, man. You have this guy out on his feet, just fucking keep pumping away shots. What the fuck are you doing? Dude, listen, obviously I'm not a fighter. Like, I'm not a UFC fighter, I'm not an MMA fighter or anything like that, right? But this just seems like fucking poor decision making right now. Like, you've pumped this guy. He's obviously wobbling on his feet. Now they're back at distance. Like, you had your opportunity now. Dude, Matt Frevola's hurt bad. He's looking so slow. It's not even funny. He's got no steam on his shots, is what they're saying. Nice body shot. Dude. 255, 254. Fantastic takedown from Matt Frevola. I'll give you that. Two minutes and 40 seconds to get a finish here. Not for me, just for Mr. Glover in the chat. We want to see a finish here. Dude. They're just clinching, man, against the fence. I understand why Frevola might be clinching, because he could be hurt, but... He's getting dragged down by Carl Nelson. Carl Nelson takes him to the ground. He's trying to take the back here. Carl Nelson's trying to get a submission, it looks like. He's gonna fall off the back if he's not careful. Oh my god. He's got Frevola mounted here. I think this is going to get finished soon. Oh my god, Carl Nelson fell off. He's going to need to pump fucking Carl Nelson full of shots right here for us to win this fight for Matt Frevola. For who picked Matt Frevola here? Oh my god, he gets reversed. Matt Frevola's going to come out though on top. He's going to get taken down. This is so sloppy. 38 seconds left. Matt Frevola's trying to dive for a guillotine, it looks like. Oh, he's not going to get it. 17 seconds left. Fucking hell. Oh my god, this went to decision. This is actually insane. It went to decision! Dude, what the fuck? I'm so sorry, Hayden Glover, brother. I'm so sorry, dude. This was fucking done in the first round. I think, obviously, Nelson, not obviously, but I think he should still win this fight, right? Because he did more damage, but fucking hell. Shawnee says good live. Oh, yeah, how you going, dude? I hope you're doing well. Man, this has been a fucking weird card. Weird fights as well, man. Triple T says 30-26, you reckon? I see. He'll get potentially that 10-8 in the first, but then Frevola won the second round to me. So it might be 27-26. 29-26. Or whatever it is. Is it 29-26? 29-27? Something like that. I'm brain dead. I need to see what happens here. Credit to fucking Frevola. I don't know how tough you gotta be to fucking get finished there pretty much like that. If it's a split decision, this is gonna be fucking crazy. It'd be crazy. So no one gave him a 10-8 round. 30-27 seems crazy to me. I feel like one round to Frevola, maybe 10-8 in the first to Kyle Nelson. Dude, I feel so bad for fucking Mr. Glover, man. Like, this is fucking bullshit. I feel like this should have ended in the first round. Holy fuck. Triple T says no 10-8 is a travesty. I agree, man. Especially with how good he looked and then how much he was hurt and everything. Triple T says the Americans have looked terrible all night, even Dober in his win, yeah. It's fucking insane, guys. Man, he hurt Dober bad multiple times here. Dude, they're just repeatedly showing the finish in that first round. Holy fuck. I need to calm down on all the swearing, man. I'm swearing so much, but it's just insane. Like, I don't understand how this shit keeps happening in the UFC. I can't like say anything. I honestly can't say anything about it. Guess we move on to the next fight, but Jesus. They're talking about it now for the commentary. Oh no. Duke Rufus, yeah. Sad. It's very sad. That's sad, man. Sad to see Felder like that too. Oh. I hope that didn't crush every single fucking person's bets and stuff. It's pretty sad though, like I'm sure inside the distance was way more likely. Shawnee says, I'm American and I root for fighters regardless of where they're from, but I get the pride for the country thing. I love MMA, so I really don't care about it. Yeah. I get what you mean. Like, obviously, like some of my favorite fighters are not Australian fighters. Like some of my two favorite fighters are Max Holloway and Yuri Prohaska. They're my two favorite fighters right now. But obviously I love Volk. JDM's awesome. Whitaker, you know. But I think it's like more, maybe it can just like sort of end up being like a bias thing, you know? But like I'll still root for whoever like I really like at the end of the day. But like I would be lying if I said I didn't have a slight bias towards like some Aussie fighters and stuff like that. Just because I do think like a lot of them are pretty tough and they can be quite technical as well. There's a good amount of them that are doing really good on the come up and everything. Oh, now we've got to wait for the next fight. There we go. Triple T says, yeah, I was just making an observation. I root for all of them. Oh, my favorite is Fedor. Yeah, I remember you saying that. I know your favorite fight is Fedor, Emelianenko. But trust me, it's like it's usually something you notice, especially when a card is tailored towards. Obviously, this one's tailored towards more Canadians and stuff, and America and Canada is so close. So you'll notice something like that, like if Americans or Canadians aren't performing well, just like you would on the Paris card or the Brazil card. That's why, like, people notice like when they're going like 6-0 in Brazil or something like that. Shawnee says Australia does have great fighters that I root for. Lol. All of those fighters that you mentioned, I love, and Hawaii is close to Australia, so he's basically Australian. He's Australian in my book. So, dude, Max is like, he is the number one my favorite fighter, and like he was a big reason why I was watching the UFC in the first place. And even I remember when Volk like fought him the first time, right? So this was me watching it. Remember, like, obviously I feel like I have some sort of Aussie bias, you know what I mean? But I was watching Volk fight Max, and I was like, I really wanted Max to win, but I did think Volk beat him in the first fight. I thought it was like a pretty clear, like, we're going to get a new champion here. Second fight was different. I thought like, oh, Max could have squeezed it out or something like that, but dude, even Volk coming in as an Aussie, I was like, oh, fuck, you know? I still wanted Max to win. But now Volk has grown on me. I really, like, man, I really love him now. Like, he's crazy good, and just, like, seems like a really cool dude. I follow him on this Cooking with Volk and Volkanovski channel and everything, so. Kalong Sikri says, thinking to put my money on Kevin. I don't know, man. Fuck. Like, oh, but you know what? Every time I pick against Kevin, he seems to win. And then every time I pick Kevin, he seems to fucking lose. So maybe you should do it since I picked Kevin. I didn't pick Kevin on this fight, is what I meant to say. I picked Mike Malott. Dude, I can't believe Kevin lost to D-Rod. I'll say that right now. I honestly still can't believe Kevin lost to D-Rod. There should be no world where he's losing to D-Rod, in my opinion. Shawnee says, I love that story, brother. You can't hate Volk. I can't hate him at all. Like, you know, obviously I think Volk's massive moment, right? To me, his biggest moment, it wasn't even like, obviously doing what he did to Max in the third fight is a massive moment. It's like probably one of the best performances you can have in UFC history. But him having the performance against Islam in that first fight, where I went in thinking like, fucking Volk's going to get subbed in the first round, or so he's just going to get ragdolled, he's going to get subbed, and then he just comes out like a beast, like takedown defense, everything looks good, and he makes the fight close and competitive. I don't care like where it says like 49-46 or whatever. To me, the fight was competitive. I would have given maybe like, watching it live, I thought 2 rounds, you know what I mean? Like, I still think that. Probably like 2 rounds Volk, 3 rounds Islam. I still think Islam wins, you know? But very competitive fight. And that was like a big shift for a lot of people. That showed people that like Volk is the real deal. So undersized, comes up, fights this like insane dude that hasn't really been tested by many people. It just gets your respect for life, you know? Kalong Sikri says, Hi, Larry, I'm broke. This card it sucks, dude. Yeah. I'm still down a lot right now. I lost quite a bit on Danny Barlow. I lost some on the parlays as well. And I'm going to need Reinier to pull it back here for me. Because I've got like, I think I've got 3.5 units on Reinier to win. So if he wins, it'll be good for me. Triple T says, you can't trust your money with Kevin now. I feel like I can't trust him at all. I don't want to bet on him ever again, really. I missed a few messages. Triple T says, that makes sense. I'm partial to DC, Poirier, Allen, and anyone from Louisiana. Nah, dude, fair enough. And well, I feel like it's easy to be partial against them because they're all like pretty much beasts, fan favorites, you know, as well. So can't really hate like Allen or Poirier, you know. And I really do like DC. I respect him quite a lot, you know. Triple T says, it was so funny to see Islam run all of round 3. What a bitch, dude. Dude, when he landed that shot, right? I remember exactly where I was. I remember the fight was in February. I was at my brother-in-law's house, and my brother-in-law had his friend over. And I'll tell you guys this right now, right? He had his friend over. This guy like does kickboxing and stuff, right? And he's a cool dude and everything. But I remember, like, we were going crazy at, like, the round 5, like, when he finished him. We were all, like, yelling for him to finish him and everything. Saying how much Volk is a beast, but... Oh, man, if he somehow got that finish, he'd be the fucking GOAT. Greatest of all time. Easily greatest of all time in my book. Mentally, you know? I even remember... You know, I'll tell you something else about that. I remember... I'm pretty fucking certain that JDM was on that card. Unless I'm mistaken. Unless it was some other card or UFC 300. I can't remember, but... It was where JDM versus Randy Brown. I think that was on that card. I'm not sure. But... I remember, like, watching JDM versus Randy Brown. Was that on that card? Let me see, like... Yeah, it was on that card. JDM versus Randy Brown, right? And I'll say this. I remember trying to explain to... my brother-in-law's friend, I was like explaining, I was like, you don't even know, this guy JDM, he's a fucking beast. I was like, you gotta watch this guy, he's got insane boxing, he's like the sickest fucking fighter. Like, I was trying to hype this guy up, and then Randy Brown comes out and he's looking good in the first round, and my friend's like, what are you talking about, this dude's getting pieced up. And I was like, you wait, he's so good, you don't even know. And then he fucking rocks Randy Brown and subs him, you know what I mean? Dude, I've been following JDM for a while now, so I'm happy to see his, like, how he's gone and everything. I really felt like he was going to do well. Okay, Shawnee says, I think Volk took those max fights for me. Yeah, I agree, and then Volk surprised me in that first fight. Yeah, I agree. I think Volk took... Listen, all 3 fights, if someone says Volk took all 3 fights, I'm fine with it. Like, I'm not going to argue. I just think, like, second fight was close. First fight, I don't know why people were disputing it. I thought it was pretty clear Volk to me. Oh my god, the fight's starting! Oh my god! What am I doing? Alright, I'm gonna start the clock real quick, guys. I'm sorry. There we go. Fight starting now. Yeah. So I'm not gonna argue with the max. Anyone who says max 1 or 3, not max 1 or 3, max 1 the third fight. No, I'm joking. I'm not gonna argue with anyone who says Volk 1 or 3 because it could have happened that way. It's fine. Shawnee, I think, yeah, okay. Regarding that, Islam, Volk is a lot of fun. I'm still surprised that a rugby player just picked up MMA and dominated. Yeah, dude. It's a physical sport, but, like, there's not a lot of transfer in terms of fucking skill, is there? Like, technique-wise. Oh, my God. I would think maybe, like, if you're... there's not really ice hockey here in Australia, but, like, if you're, like, a Canadian or American and you have ice hockey, I guess some transfers there because I've seen, like, a lot of brawls on the fucking ice. You know what I mean? Jeez, Charles just went for a flying knee. I feel like there would be some transfer there, you know? A lot of brawls there. Shawnee says JDM was born with a boxer nose. Whoa, Shawnee, Jesus. I found my new favorite live MMA streamer. Dude, I appreciate it. Holy fuck, $20, dude? Thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot. Holy shit, I'm getting distracted. This fight's still on. I'm getting distracted, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm new, like, I'll say, like, I'm new to YouTube in general. Not super new. I've been, like, posting pretty regularly now for about a year. I decided, like, at the start of this year, I wanted to go pretty hard on uploads and everything. And I only just started streaming, I think, past, like, month and a half, 2 months now. Oh, Charles Jourdain caught Davey Grant really bad. And then Davey Grant caught him with the right hand. But, yeah, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate it. And, I'll give you a like. Like, I'm new to all this stuff, you know? I'll give you a like on that. Oh my god, it's another flying knee, Jesus Christ. Nice left for Charles. Jeez, they're scrapping. I feel like Charles Jourdain looks a lot leaner. Does anyone see that? I feel like he looks like... Maybe it could be the tattoos and everything or something, but he just looks lean here. Oh my god, massive shot. Oh, but he's in the bantamweight. He just did a flying knee on Davey Grant. Oh my god. I don't even know how Davey Grant's alive right now. Oh my god, he's going to finish Davey here. He's going to guillotine him. He's going to guillotine him. He's going to guillotine Davey Grant here. He knows it's in. Listen, guys. Listen, I'll say this, right? I'll say this. I said in my predictions video, that I picked Davey Grant because I think he wins a decision. I said, but that's only if he doesn't get fucking put in some guillotine in the first round. But he got caught with a knee. I didn't expect that at all. I didn't expect, like, he threw that knee like 3 or 4 times this fight. Triple T says, wow, nice. Yeah. Oh my god, massive knee. I don't know how he didn't get knocked out cold from that knee by itself. I'll pause the clock. Right here. Jesus Christ, it landed right flush on the nose. Dude, I want to say thank you again, Shawnee, for the $20, dude. Like, I know I'm probably talking about it a bit too much, but dude, I'm not used to it. I'm not someone who streams all the time. Plus, like, you know, I'm trying to now. The next like month. I mean, I'm starting the past like month and a half. I wish they brought Contender Series back though. Like, I would love if they did like another Contender Series like twice a year, because then I could stream like Wednesdays as well. In Australia. It'd be awesome for me. Holy shit. These picks and these bets are not going ideal for me. I'm not going to lie. Like, this has not been good. Like, I've got all the bets on the last one, on the last slide as well. But this is the next fight on the card. I'll switch it real quick. Good. There we go. Fiorot. What time is it for you guys now, though? Like, let me remember. Okay, America, I post videos sometimes scheduled at 4:30, and that means it's 2:30 p.m. for America, right? So then, right now it's 11 a.m. for me. Okay, I'm trying to picture it. That's 10 hours, right? 10 hours difference. So it's 9. It's 9 p.m. Is that right? Triple T says, oh yeah, Triple T says that, yeah. And then Kalong Sikri says, I needed over 2.5. I'm sorry, man. If you needed over 2.5 in this fight, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah. By the way, guys, if you didn't know who Charles Jourdain's referencing here on screen, it's his brother, right? I believe it's Louis Jourdain. I watched him on the Contender Series. He did win his fight against, I think it was Magno Diaz, I believe it was. So, and he's really good as well. He's very similar style to Jourdain too. Can do it all, get subs, can look good on the feet, can go the distance. Triple T says 7 p.m. here. I was off by a couple of hours, damn. Kalong Sikri says, do you think Cheeto fight will go to decision? I think it's very likely. Like, Cheeto is very, very, very hard to finish. If anyone gets a finish, to me, personally, it would be Cheeto. So, I would say it's going to go to decision because it's like, unless Aiemann Zahabi gets finished later, to me. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Triple T says, hopefully you needed 2.5 on the girl fights. To one of the boys here. Did the girls both go 2.5? Because I swear they both got a finish in the last round, right? Like, did they both go over 2.5? I'm pretty sure the first one went over. It was in like the last 30 seconds she got the finish, which I was right there, Melissa Croden. You know, the submission came at round 3, 2.5. Does that pay out if it's exactly 2.5? Oh, no, it wasn't 2.5, it was 250. I'm insane. Don't worry. Don't listen to me. Grittabube says, hey man, how's your picks so far, bro? Don't even ask, man. I'll count them right now for you if you'd like. Let's have a look here. Okay, so, you ready? It's one of the worst cards for me ever, I think, right? So let's go. We're 0-1 with Melissa Croden. We're 0-2 because of Yusri Belgarui. We're 2-1 because of Stephanie Luciano. We're not 2-1, 1-2. We're 1-3 because Jordan Santos beat Danny Barlow. I picked Bruno Silva as a pretty decent underdog, so we're 2-3 there, I believe. Then Aori Kwaleng beat Cody Gibson, so that's 2-4. Drew Dober wins, so that's 3-4, I believe, now, if I'm not mistaken. Then Carl Nelson and Charles Jourdain won. So that's like 3-6, I think. I'm 3-6 on picks right now. It's so bad. I did not expect this. I've picked a couple of underdogs on this card. Bruno Silva wins, and then Davey Grant loses, but it just feels like it's been unfortunate for me. Like, some fights were pretty close, like, beforehand to pick, and I did mention that, like, this one I said about Charles Jourdain would get the guillotine in the first round if something did happen, but I thought Davey Grant would win a decision. But with Matt Frevola, like, that was completely off. Like, Carl Nelson should have got the first round finish over him, in my opinion. He should have got that first round finish. Shawnee says, stream more, my friend. DWCS is my favorite show. It's an immediate entry into the UFC. I like this better than the Ultimate Fighter. Not a fan of the low budget Big Brother show. Me neither, dude. I'm not really a fan of the Ultimate Fighter myself. But I loved the Contender Series. That's why I had to, like, start making more videos for it. I decided to do like full-on prediction videos and then stream them. So I appreciate your like kind words, man. And again, like, thanks for the donation course and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna try to stream a bit more often. I wanted to figure out like ways I could interact more as well. Like so I'm trying to set up this Discord too. So I wanted to do a Discord server so people could like join in, maybe put their bets in, or like just talk about the fights, or where maybe I could do updates for potential streams, or like some ways where maybe we could do streams where we're like talking to some of the viewers of the channel and stuff like that. I thought that would be a cool idea. So I'm trying to set stuff like that up. I'm talking to one of my friends who's a bit more techie than me right now as well. So he's like giving me some advice, you know. I'm hoping to get some stuff set up sometime soon. I just like changed like some thumbnails recently, and then just trying to catch up on uploads since I was sick like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, I think it was around now. So I've just been playing catch up, and now I'm starting new work as well, and things are just getting hectic as well right now. Oh, man. This is the next fight on the card, right? Manon Fiorot? There we go. But yeah, I really do want to get that Discord up and running, honestly. I think that would be like one of my more higher priorities right now. And then with Contender Series finishing, it does free up some more time for me, because that did take a lot of time. I'm not going to lie. Like, just 5 fights, well, 6 fights with the last episode, but just those 5 fights took me ages with research on them. And it never really does help. Like, sometimes you just never know what's going to happen, you know? But, like, having to watch, like, so many regional fights that you have to scour the internet for and everything, so... Alright. Also, if you guys do want to see what my bets were on this card, by the way, my picks weren't good. Obviously, I think we're like 3 and 6 on picks, or like 3, not 3 and 6, but 3 correct and then 6 incorrect right now. I've got the bets on the last slide here, so if you guys ever do want to know, I know my face is in the way, but I can explain what it is anyway. These were my bets on this card, so we still have quite a few bets that are still ready to go. I do need to change this, however, though. Like, I can probably change it right now. Because I put... I doubled down on Jourdain Prepelec to not go the distance. So this actually paid out double of what it says here. Yeah. Which is dumb. Like, obviously don't double down. Like, just, you know, get even worse, as they say. Obviously don't do that. But I did do that in this one, and it paid off this time, but it doesn't always pay off. But yeah, so we're really hoping for Reinier to get a win here, especially get the win by KO. I really do think, like, round 2, round 3 KO maybe, if he hurts Brendan Allen, especially to the body. But man, this sucks, like, seeing Danny Barlow not get that finish, and then not only not get the finish, but lose. Fucking hell. That's not good. So all these bets are pretty much dead, except for the Reinier one there that I'm looking at. And Mike Malott and... yeah, Mike Malott, Reinier. So if we get both of them to win... let's see. 12, 6... that would be... I'm trying to calculate now. I think we'd break even if Reinier wins, honestly. Might have to make some more bets. Anyway, we're back to here. And while you guys have me, if you have any questions for me or anything like that, or like you're curious about anything, or like how the channel does anything, you know what I mean? Just feel free to ask me, or like just any questions in general. I love answering stuff like regarding UFC or just anything as well, like if you're curious. Hope the volume's not too bad either, by the way, guys. Triple T says, I think you have 3 bets left. I do indeed, man. Like, Reinier to win by KO or submission, and then Mike Malott, and that's fucking it. So I think I'll probably, like, if Reinier wins by finish, and then Mike Malott wins, I'll probably, like, end up breaking even, I think. So it's not, like, it wouldn't be the worst, but why am I going back so far? It's right here. There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, Shawnee says, don't worry about time zones. I'm on the east of USA, so if you're on the east coast of Australia, we are 23 hours apart exactly. Oh, it's 23 hours. That's crazy. Oh, I didn't get to... did I miss to read that message? Oh, no, it's still here. Is that right? Did I not get to see it? I was midway reading it. I'm sorry, Shawnee. Hopefully I didn't delete it myself or something. Like, I'm pretty bad sometimes with these things. Triple T says, yeah, about the 3 bets left, and then says, do you know who Gumby is? Gumby, man. I swear I've heard that before, though. Gumby, man. I have to look it up. Give me a second. Gumby. I've seen this guy before. I'm looking it up right now. I've seen it. But I don't know. I fucking... I don't... Like, I can't tell you as if, like, I've watched it or anything like that too much. Like, you guys got to know, like, how much American content people get in Australia here. Like, I've never saw this. I've seen, like, I've seen the doll before, like, the actual doll, but if there's a show, I don't think I've seen it. Fucking, what the... I'm trying... This is the weirdest thing I've seen. I think they're all clay dolls. I swear I've seen that doll before, though, but... Shawnee says, wait, what? Yeah, I was reading your message, Mr. Shawnee, but I just couldn't, it says, like, message retracted, like, as soon as I went to, like, read it, so I apologize if I, like, couldn't see it or if it, like, deleted or something. But, I thought it was saying something, like, about, like, streaming and stuff, so it would be cool, like, I'll try to stream every now and again, and hopefully, like, it's not at a bad time for everyone, you know? Oh, the fight is starting soon. I'll pull this up right now. I appreciate you guys helping me pass the time as well, because, like, when it's, like, the intermission part between, like, the fights, oh my god, man, it's so boring, dude. Like, and it takes, like, 20 minutes to get to the next fight sometimes. BRB, yeah, all good, man. And Triple T says, it's really old, to be honest. As an MMA analyst, he goes by Gumby. I was asking about him. Gumby. I thought you were asking about the doll. No. I don't know who that is. Alright, let's go. We're going to get started now. Oh, Shawnee says, I don't know why it was deleted, but I was saying, don't worry about time zones. We will watch you regardless. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for your support on the channel, man. Fight started now. We're 450, 449. Yeah, it's perfect. All right, all good. Yeah, I was thinking about that quite a lot. Like, what's the best time to upload videos and stuff as well? Or like best time to stream? Just so, like, you know, you could get, like, more people coming in at, like, a reasonable time for them, you know? But I appreciate hearing stuff like that. It makes me feel better about, like, maybe I can just do it at any time. Jasmine's on the front foot right now. She's looking pretty good. Nice left and right, but Manon looks good on the back foot as well. Oh, did she rock Jasmine already? Oh my god, I missed it. I looked down for 1 second. She's going to finish Jasmine. It's over. Triple T just left, man. He just left. And she gets a first round finish. What the fuck? Jasmine was done. Jasmine was done. Whoa, dude. Whoa. What? I need to see what the fuck happened. I'm gonna pause the clock. What just... Oh, I missed it. It was a straight left. It was just a cheeky straight left, man. Nah, she's done, man. Oh, man, a straight left. Fucking hurt her bad, dude. It's pretty crazy for her to finish someone like Jasmine Jasudavicius in the first round. That's one of the more impressive WMMA wins I've seen. Holy fuck. I did not see that coming. I had her to win by decision myself. Jesus Christ. Excuse me. Triple T says, wowzers, lol. Yeah, dude, you just said BRB. The fight starts, right? And then I think it was like 2 minutes into the first, she rocks her with that left hand. Whoa, man. I did not expect that. Like I said, I had Manon Fiorot to win by decision, so I did not expect first round KO. Kalong Sikri says, fight over. It is. She won by first round KO, man. Left straight and then ground and pound. She rocked her really badly with that left hand. What is that on her neck? Is that like oh, that's a Labubu thing, right? Or it looks like a Hello Kitty sort of thing as well. Kalong Sikri says this card is cursed, dude. Everything like every fight is ending weirdly as well, right? And then my picks have just been terrible as well. And like, dude, like even like Bruno Silva, I thought he'd win by KO or maybe decision, and he won by submission, you know? Triple T says Jas was a Bambi on ice. Dude, she was pretty much put on skates immediately as soon as that left hand landed. And I feel bad for her because she is very good. She's very technical. And I still think she'll do good things as well. But this is quite a big setback here because this was a step up in competition. Shawnee says non-live videos. Yes, that determines views. You shouldn't worry about live events because MMA fans are going to watch you regardless because we understand time zones. I understand, yeah. I post the videos like at 4:30 for me, my time. So what I do is like, I just started doing this, but I schedule them for 4:30 a.m. Because someone in my chat actually recommended me to do that. Because apparently that's a good time to post for America because it's around 2 p.m., 2:30 in some places, I think. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but you said who is got the win? Please tell me. And Manon Fiorot got the win by first round KO with a left hand ground and pound. That's who got the win, my friend. I'm sorry if I don't know how to pronounce your name. It looks like it's Musaib, I think. But just let me know. Dude. First round finish. All right. We'll move on to the next fight, of course. I'll put this in here. All right. I think that's good now. Does that not work? I'm trying to set up There it is. Okay. There it is. It's working. So the clock and then reset. Perfect. Aiemann Zahabi versus Marlon Vera is next. I think so. Give me a second. I'll double check. It should be next. It was the feature fight of the card. So that is the next fight, my friend. Triple T says at Shawnee. Oh, he's talking to Shawnee here. Larry does the work. A lot of these other predictors don't even watch the fights and do tape study. They just look at numbers. I appreciate it, man. Backing me up, you know. I'll be honest. It's like, it's not easy. I'll say, like, it's not easy to watch tape constantly. Like, I'll say, like, sometimes it does get, like, tiring, or, you know what I mean? Like, especially when you're watching some dude that you know is, like, he's winning a fight, like, first round finishes a lot. Like, that comes up a lot, especially with Contender Series. You'll see fights on, like, the regional with a guy that's, like, 6-0. He's got every fight in the first round, and you're like, all right, I don't know how good this guy is if it gets it to the second, or I don't know about his takedown defense, or I don't know about this, you know? So it makes predicting hard, but putting in the effort makes you feel a bit more comfortable about what you're deciding in the end, you know what I mean? So I appreciate you guys appreciating the effort, you know, in some of the videos and stuff. So I'm hoping to grow the channel in coming next year, you know? Be good. This year, I'm happy with how far it's gone so far. Because I was just hoping to hit like 1,000 subscribers at the end of the year. Maybe around 1,200, I was saying to myself, would be like pretty good. So we're almost there already at 1,200. Shawnee says, Vera is on a 2-fight lose streak, but from legit 135ers, I agree, man. I said it in my video. It's just like the explanation I had for Bruno Silva. It's like, okay, the guy's lost by finish twice in a row. Who has he lost to? Joshua Van, who's fighting for the belt next, and then Manel Cap, who is insanely good. You know what I mean? Insanely good, who could be fighting for the belt as well. And who has fought for the belt. I think, no, has he fought for the belt? But he's fought Pantoja once before, but I'm not sure for the belt. But it's like you make that connection. You know, like, the level of competition the guy's been fighting and how he's been looking, you know? And Vera's just been doing the same thing. You've been fighting Sean O'Malley. You've been fighting Davison Figueiredo. You've been fighting Corey Sandhagen, you know? These are just absolute fucking destroyers, you know? Triple T says, who came up with the subscribers bet of the week idea? I did, actually. I did, dude. Like, I wanted to find a way, like, to get people to feel more a part of, like, the experience and, like, the channel and everything. And I think my first initial idea, I don't know if you remember, but, like, I was trying to... I make a post, like, every week on who wins. So, like, every week I used to, like, calculate, like, the numbers and everything, and then I was hoping to, like, if I pick someone and then you guys pick someone, so let's say for the next card, Tom Aspinall, if the majority of people pick Tom Aspinall and then I picked Garn as an underdog, which I'm not, by the way, I'm going to pick Tom Aspinall to win, but if I did do that, then that would be like 1 for you guys if Tom Aspinall wins, and then 0 for me, and then I was going to calculate 1 at, like, the end of the year to do, like, some big thing, but it ended up being a lot to track, and I was like, okay, we're tying a lot because I agree a lot with what people are picking as well. So then I thought of another thing, and then the subscribers bet of the week idea came to me, like, pretty much straight after that. After I thought, oh, you know what, I'll probably won't track it. And I just thought it was cool, like, you know, I like seeing what everyone's bets are and stuff like that. Shawnee says, Vera is hard to knock out. In fact, has he ever been knocked out? No, I don't believe so. He's been dropped only once in the UFC, and it was by Davison Figueiredo. He wasn't even dropped by O'Malley, which is crazy, because that might have been some of the most damage I've ever seen someone take in a fight. So, Musaib, if hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, says, I think Vera has mental issues because he had said, he must have said that before because that's what he's saying. But then Aiemann Zahabi, very experienced. What do you think? Who will get it? I've got Aiemann Zahabi, but if anyone gets a finish, I think Marlon will finish Aiemann Zahabi, if that makes sense, just because of how durable he is. But I think at this point in both their careers, I know Aiemann is older, but he's got a good camp behind him. He knows how to win, and Marlon has issues sometimes, like especially when you push him back, he can sort of resort to being in the defensive mode, and he has to switch. So he has to switch from being like, it's hard to explain. It's like some people can counter during someone's combination, right? But like, let's say Marlon is getting tagged up. He's fine being defensive and he'll cover up and everything, right? And then he'll wait and then he'll see and then he'll go for his own punches. So sometimes, like, if Aiemann can be on the, in my opinion, if Aiemann can be on the front foot and like just put some pressure on some constant volume, I think he'll sort of stun Marlon into not throwing much this fight until maybe it's too late. You know, that's my opinion. Triple T says, my concern about Vera is that he has recently given away round 1. Can't do that in a 3-round fight. Yeah, I agree. That's what I was trying to say, is that he can be a bit too passive sometimes, you know? So I do agree with that, and he does give it away a lot. He can sort of let rounds go from him. Triple T says, I know you do everything on the channel, but I didn't know if a GF or a mate suggested it. Yeah. My friend, I'll show you guys, like, give me a second. Wait, is the fight? The fight's not starting right now, right? No, we're still waiting. All right, sweet. So, yeah, I pretty much, like, I do everything on the channel. I did come up with the idea by myself, but my friend is, like, someone I go to, like, for advice, like, on the channel all the time. Like, give me a sec. All right. Yeah, there it is. I was trying to remember what the name was, but I think it's like social Gemini's on Instagram, but he's a dude I've gone to a lot for advice for stuff with the channel and just like how to run stuff and just talk in general about like social media stuff, because this is stuff that I was not used to, you know? Like before this, I never made any sort of video before, anything like that, never edited before, and so it was like a bit of a learning curve there. I think CapCut and Canva make stuff pretty quick, pretty easy, I would say, but I might want to move from CapCut soon, just because it doesn't feel the best sometimes. Canva's, on the other hand, Canva's good. Shawnee says Vera gives away rounds. Marlon in 3-rounders is a bad pick. He's had so many high level opponents, so I can't say he coasts through fights. Yeah, I do agree, man. That's why I sided against him. If this was a 5-round fight, maybe I could pick him to take over, but I still think it's got, like, if anyone, like I said, if anyone gets a finish, I do think it will be him, but he would have to catch him with something. It would have to be like a Dominic Cruz situation where he catches him with the the high kick off an exit or something like that. Man, looking at some of the elbows and knees that Marlon has. Dude, all of Marlon's highlights are coming from like losses. Like I'm seeing Sean, I'm seeing Corey, I'm seeing like every single person I'm pretty sure he lost to in that fight. Oh my god. Dude. Watching that highlight, Cheeto just smashed that guy in the back of the head 3 times in a row. Oh my god. Shawnee says I would definitely not bet a finish of some sort. Yeah, I will. Listen. I have no bets on this fight by finish, man. I've only got Actually, I've got nothing on this fight in particular. I had the parlay. Did I? No, I haven't got anything on this fight. Got nothing on this fight. So, but I will say I'm pretty sure I saw that because I put it in my betting guide that like Marlon Vera by round 3 KO was like plus 1800, 1900, something like that. So it's pretty fucking crazy. Shawnee says Marlon has had no less than 20 different haircuts in the past 3 years. Yeah. Dude, he's looked like a different person every fight, pretty much. He's shaved his head, has had like that mohawk style haircut, long hair, everything. He's looked like a different person, especially when he shaves the beard. I remember when Volk first shaved his head, I was like a bit to get used to, but now it's like I can't picture him with hair anymore, you know? All right. So we've got 3 fights left, guys. We can make a comeback, I guess. So we're down with 3 and 6 now. We're 4 and 6. So if he wins, Mike wins, and then Reinier wins, then we come back to 7 and 6, which sort of sucks. Which would be 7 out of 13, but it's better than being out, you know, completely out of it. Musaib says Marlon Vera wants to be like Sean with the haircut. I like the long hair, man. I wish I had some long hair now. I have short hair now, but when I was younger, I used to have like long hair, like the hair to go all the way like here, like down to here. Like could tie it back and stuff like that. But I think like a short haircut is just so easy. Like I just can just get up and have a shower and then that's it, you know? It's very easily manageable. I prefer I like the shaved head look on Marlon though, because I think he's got the tattoos at the back. He's got like a scorpion as well. Shawnee says, I do have long hair now. During COVID, I buzzed it, but now I grow it out. Yeah, dude. I get in those moods sometimes too. Like, I think it's I've like shaved, buzzed my hair like pretty much bald like 2-3 times now, Just like whenever like I don't want to go get a haircut or something like that. But you know what's funny? It's like sometimes I grow my hair out, or like, especially when I've had moments where I've grown my hair out, and you're growing it out, and as it's just starting to get longer and longer, you're like, fuck, I just want to shave. I just want to like buzz my hair, you know what I mean? But you've spent all that time growing it. But I think it's worth it. Like once you get through like the messy period where your hair's like long but it's like hard to tie up and everything like that, it looks nice, and it's just better overall. But there is like a messy period of time. These guys are starting soon. Shawnee says, lol, when you buzz your hair and grow it out, it becomes itchy, yeah. Dude, I have such like, if you guys want to know something about me, I have such like bad, I don't know what it is with my scalp, right? But it's a main reason why my hair's short now as well. But my scalp in general is just so dry and like itchy. Like I have like dandruff or whatever as well. So I really like, as much as I would like to have longer hair, I just can't do it because it just gets so trapped. I have very thick hair as well, and I have to thin it out a lot. I got a haircut not long ago. So it just makes the problem worse as well, I'll be honest. I've been trying like different like shampoos and stuff like that. Just because it's just so bad. Like I have such an itchy scalp sometimes, dude. Shawnee says, you have a great hairline, brother. I appreciate it, dude. So one thing I got my hairline, man. My grandfather on like my grandfather had like all of his hair. He still got all of his hair now and stuff like that. So I think that's probably why. Like everyone on my mom's side's got like full hair and stuff like that. I think that's why. But I might go grey early potentially, because they're all white hairs too, and I have had white hairs. All right, we're gonna start the fight right now. Let's go! Come on! All right, they're starting. Shawnee says my hair is super curly, and I think, oh, like, yeah, dude, my hair's curly as well. What time is it there, brother? It's 4:38 here. Is that PM or AM that time? It's currently 11:38 AM, so it's in the morning right now. Nice low kick for Aiemann Zahabi. We're perfectly synced up for time as well. Geez, Vera is on the front foot, which I do like for him. Because I think it's a good strategy for him. I think it like helps him throw more punches. I don't like how... Yeah, I like Zahabi if he's trying to move forward a little bit. Oh, yeah, Shawnee says thick. It was thick, yeah. It's a good thing, man. They have thick hair, of course. Sometimes I think it's bad just because, like, obviously, like I said, my scalp is, like, dry and I feel like it, like, makes it itchier sometimes, but is what it is. At least it looks nice, you know, from the outside. All right, 340, 339. Nice low kick for Aiemann Zahabi. Jeez. Aimann's doing good. He's moving moving a lot. He's moving laterally as well. So he's like trying to stop Marlon from planting his feet to punch. Which is good. It's what you should do, because you don't want to trade blow for blow with Marlon as well with how durable he is. But you got to have some more output and an ability to land as well. Because Marlon could squeak some rounds here. Shawnee says the fake moving forward from Vera and then throwing the front kicks. Yeah, he's like, it's doing good for him, you know? Like being the one on the front foot. He's doing like the lead leg stomp as well into the front kick. Nice right hand for Marlon. I think he got through the guard there slightly. Dude, Aieman's now pushing him back. Marlon's corner is trying to tell him to take the center and push him back. Shawnee says Marlon has some long legs and long arms. It's true, dude. Such a big advantage to have long limbs in this sport. Not only for distance control, but for submissions as well. Aieman's backing him up so much. Like, Marlon's running into the fence. Did Marlon hurt his finger or something? He looked like he tried to adjust his finger. Nice front kick to the body from Marlon Vera. Nice low kick. Sorry, guys. I'm just focusing here. Like, I'm watching the fight. There's a lot of changing, like, in momentum and moving forward and back here. Aimann's trying to pressure. Marlon's trying to catch it with that that elbow, like to stop him from coming forward. $45, $44. Zahabi's just got such an awkward style, I feel. He's trying to like Philly shell a lot as well. He's backing Marlon up though. This is going to be very important for the judges here. Nice left hook, right hand. Nice left hook for Zahabi. Nice right hand. He got punished with an elbow there from Marlon, it feels like. I think Aiemann gets that round, though. Shawnee says, Marlon is not good at counters backing up. I think you mentioned this. He's so easy to back up to the fence to close out that leg wingspan. Yeah, dude. He's not the countering type of guy. He's the type of guy that it's like, if you wait your turn, he's probably one of the hardest guys to verse because he's going to, a lot of the time, he's going to do good damage to you and you're not going to do visible damage to him. So it's like, as long as you can keep putting some volume at him, he's a guy that you can like sort of stun lock into not throwing punches. But it's hard, you know? I make it sound easy with that explanation, but obviously everyone's a high-level fighter here. Especially backing up for Marlon. He needs to go forward in this fight if he wants to win it. Like, the only good counter I'm seeing from Marlon on some sort of retreat is probably the step-in elbow. But apart from that, he's not the type of guy that's going to do a step back, like pull counter or something. I think he hurt his finger. I did say it, right? It looked like he like broke his finger or something. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start the clock, guys. My apologies. It's the second round. We're at 428, 427, 426, 424, 423. There we go. Perfect. Perfectly synced. I still think Zahabi got that round. They're saying that the round is hard to judge, but he was the one on the front foot backing up Vera. If the round's close, I would rather give it overall to him. I thought he landed the cleaner punches as well. Because Vera, a lot of his kicks or his punches were blocked, besides maybe a couple of straights that got through. Nice couple shots for Vera here. Nice left straight. Gonna have to keep backing him up, Aiemann. It's that step-in elbow. That's his best weapon when he's getting backed up there. Oh, nice left and right hand for Vera, but it does get blocked by Aiemann. Oh, he got dropped. Aiemann Zahabi's hurt bad. It was from a jab. Oh my god. Aiemann Zahabi's hurt really bad. He's backing up a lot right now. He's hurt bad, man. It was from a jab, right? Bang, Jesus. I'm looking on the replay. Vera's still backing up Zahabi against the cage. Nice body shot for Vera. Looked like he hurt him a little bit with that. It was a great body shot. Zahabi's just trying to get back to his corner right now. He's been hurt really bad. Shawnee says, oh, it was a hard round to score the first round. And Vera has big hands. He wears XL gloves. Jesus. I'm telling you, the guy hits hard. And usually, like, some bigger-handed people, they usually hit quite hard. I think Montel Jackson's also got quite big hands. Musa Yib says, brother, who is... Oh, the score, you're saying, for the fight? I think maybe the first round is to Aiemann Zahabi, but the second round is probably to Chito Vera right now because he did hurt him. So that's probably what's happening right now. But if this goes to the third round, it's anyone's fight. Aimann's trying to turn it on now. He started bringing up the offense now. Nice shots from Aiemann Zahabi, man. He's peppering Chito. It's really hard to damage Chito, man. Aimann's doing well. Dude, if not for that knock, you know, he probably had a better round than Chito overall with that last, like, minute and a half, 2 minutes, but that knockdown is still so significant. Shawnee says, if this fight ends now, I have a 2018 Vera. I can see it 1919, though. Jeez. I understand that, though. First round was close. I will say that if it's like, if the score is anything, it's 2018, 1919. So the 2018 would be to Vera, but it wouldn't be like 2018 to Zahabi, I don't think at all. just because that knockdown was just way too significant. He's got to get going. He's got to do something massive in this round here. All right, guys. Third round's going to start soon. Triple T says, where was the dollar signs on the betting guide thumbnail? Yeah, I know. What do you reckon, Triple T? Should I add them back, you think? I actually, like, left them out because I was like, oh, you know what? I add more money bags in the background and stuff, you know? What do you think? Do you think it looks better for, like, people to click on if there's dollar signs over the face still? You let me know. I am used to putting them. I can just put them back so easily. If Zahabi keeps a high pace in this round, it'd probably be the best for him here. He was looking really, really good at the end of that second round. He's got to move forward on him. Triple T says, I like the dollar signs, lol. Yeah, well, I'll put them back then, man. If you like them, dude, I'm going to chuck them back on for the next one. What did you think of the new thumbnails overall, man? I'm gonna like I'll put the dollar signs back, but I'm just trying to make them look a bit more cleaner, you know, like 1919. A lot of people are saying right now, 1019, it's 30, 337, 336, 335. Vera's looking good. But Zahabi's landing more volume overall in this fight. Man, Vera's stunning him with that straight. Nice shots from Aiemann Zahabi here. Nice shots. Shawnee says the only thing that I wouldn't give Vera, the Vera the first round is because of Zahabi's aggressiveness, so that might play into the judges. I see. Oh, nice front kick up the middle. Did that hit Vera on the chin, man? He's so durable. $220, $219. Got 2 minutes left here. Nice uppercut from Aiemann Zahabi. Close competitive fight here. Nice left straight for Cheeto. Nice body kick for Aiemann Zahabi. Nice low kick. Aimann's got to keep moving forward. You can't let Cheeto back you up. Oh, nice left hook for Aiemann Zahabi. Probably one of the best punches of this round. Front kick for Cheeto. Nice body kick. Cheeto's throwing more volume now. We've got 1 minute and 10 seconds left, guys. This is a very close fight here. We're going to need to see someone work in the last minute here, but Zahabi should be up in terms of volume. Nice left hand. I like Zahabi on the front foot. If you sit back and relax, Cheetah's going to have his best time, I think. Cheetah's got some, like, flexible legs, long legs, like someone was saying before. Shawnee says if Zahabi wants to win this, then he needs to be aggressive and back Vera to the cage. I agree. Zahabi standing in the center of the cage. Oh, they're scrapping right now. Nice shots from Zahabi. I think Zahabi gets the third round there. This is close, though. We're going to need to see what happens. Marlon's dancing. This is going to be a split decision. Yeah, Shawnee says this is going to be an interesting decision. Yeah, I do. I think this is going to be a split decision. We'll see what they say here. All right. Think the judges are going to call it out right now? I'm trying to listen. It's a split decision. I knew it. Who's going to win? Aiemann Zahabi. He did win it. Jeez, Marlon's trying to fucking storm out. He's pissed. Jeez, Cheeto's fucking upset, man. I need to rewatch this. I did think he won the first and third round, but the first was close, and second round was Cheeto. He did finish round 2 very, very good, though. Like, even after getting hurt in round 2, he finished it very strong. Who does he want next? Aiemann wants Sean? I don't know about that. They should have done Sean O'Malley vs. Petr Yan too. I would have loved to see that, man. I don't think they'll give him Sean at all. All right, split decision. Holland, Malott. Dude, I love Diego. All right, fighters next. There we go. All good. Oh, voice of reason. No way Cheeto won, and they robbed his ass. Zahabi really up last two fights off robberies. I see, man. We were just talking about it, dude. We were just saying like who won. I personally, I can't lie to you. Just trying to flash everyone, I guess. I'm just trying to scratch my shoulder. I personally thought that he could have won the first and third round, Zahabi, but I need to rewatch it. Like, I think, like, if they gave it to Cheetah, I wouldn't have been upset at all, as someone who picked Zahabi to win. I thought he could have won, you know, obviously the second round, he rocked him, and the first round was very close. Third round was clear Zahabi to me. Voice of Reason says, Zahabi being Canadian and training with the coach that trained GSP won him this fight, just like it won him the last fight when he had GSP in his corner. Oh, Shawnee did say, yeah, I had it to Marlon. It's definitely a rewatch for me. I think Zahabi's aggressiveness won him this fight, yeah. I need to have a look. There's a few fights I like rewatching just in case, like after cards. Especially close fights. Like, I needed to rewatch Apache Mix, like Jakub Wiklak's fight. And after watching it again, I probably would edge it to Jakub Wiklak's. Like, even if you want to say Apache Mix won, fine, but it's like he had a performance like that against someone who's debuting in the UFC. He's no longer going to be in a conversation for being one of the top guys anymore. Voice of Reason says Cheeto broke Zahabi's nose in the first round. Yeah, it did have visible damage, right? Shawnee says, this is one of the fights where I can hear all the arguments. Regardless, in the big picture, I really don't care to argue this fight. Yeah. No, that's how it is. It's like, this is more just like a chat about it, you know? Like, I wouldn't argue with anyone who said Marlon won or, you know, if Zahabi won. So, it's one of those ones where you know it can go either way, you know? There's been decisions where I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, clear, like, terrible judging, you know? Like, I'm sure plenty of us have seen some bad decisions throughout watching UFC MMA in general. Voice of Reason says, I'm not sure what's going on this card. It seemed like they were setting up for Danny Barlow to win a robbery too. They showed every tweet in support and commentary was glazing. No, you're not wrong, actually. Everyone was glazing Danny Barlow, and I was like, man, this dude's looking very hittable right now as well. And the Frevola stoppage with 3 seconds left on the clock, and they left him. Yeah, dude, I don't know what the fuck is happening. That was the craziest thing so far. Like, Frevola should have been finished with 3 seconds left in the first round, and they just kept the fight going on. I don't know what's going on. The same thing with Jake Matthews, where he arguably should have finished Neil Magny as well. I don't know what's happening anymore with this sort of shit in the UFC, but it's been happening a lot recently, I'll say. A lot recently. Jesus, look, I'm watching this hockey fight right here. This is what I was talking about before. I was saying if there was any transfer, it'd be a couple of boys from the ice here. So that's Mike Mallott's brother, and he just goes for a scrap with some dude. He does look like Mike as well. Jesus. I fucking love that, man. Hockey seems so awesome. I would love to fucking watch a hockey game. There's no real ice hockey in Australia, you know, but at least not that I've seen. But man, like, I know it's big in Canada and in America, I'm pretty sure. It's crazy Kevin Holland finished Anthony Hernandez, man. Jeez, Kevin thinks it's a 1-round fight. Jesus. It's crazy. This is what Kevin's 5th fight of the year, he's saying. Dude, that KO of Radke was vicious, man. Insane, guys. By the way, I do want to say I appreciate everyone joining the stream, by the way, keeping me company, because, like, oh, man, sometimes during these, like, fucking intermissions, like I said, it gets fucking boring AF. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wish, like, you could just, obviously, it's not possible, but I wish, like, fights would happen back to back to back, but... Alright. Alright, we need Mike. We need Mike Malott to win. Alright, I'm going to put this a bit lower here. Because I'm not going to lie, my back's starting to hurt. I'm going to, like, try to sit down a little bit. Actually, you know what? I don't need to put it lower, right? Can do that and then point it slightly downwards. But I'm going to, like, sit backwards because, oh, man, my back's fucking feeling it. There we go. Hopefully that's all right. Yeah, Voice of Reason says, I'm just salty, bro. I'm always going to hold a grudge because, yeah, about Aldo's loss. Yeah, dude. Don't worry. Me too, brother. Trust me, I had a grudge with Moraes for a while when I thought he robbed Aldo, so don't, like, I'm not going to hold anything against you, dude. Like, bro, I was so fucking mad when Aldo lost that fight. I was like, what the I think that was his debut at Bantamweight? But I remember being upset about that fight. Voice of Reason says, yeah, I wanted Zahabi to get slept out. It's how many people feel about Mario Batista as well. So we're going to see that in the next card with Umar Nurmagomedov. Umar. Like, what the fuck am I fucking saying? Also, since you guys are here, if you got any questions, like I say it all the time, you got any questions for me, channel, if you guys want to even know, like, anything about Australia in general, if I know something, I'll help you out, alright? I'm not the most bogan guy, though. Like, you probably tell, like, my accent's not the thickest Australian accent you could possibly hear, you know? It's more, I would say proper Australian, if that makes sense. Voice of Reason says, I actually like Mario Batista. If you watch his interviews, he seems chill. We'll see how he does against Umar, yeah. Listen, if you actually, like, watch the fighters and you see the interviews like you do, you know what I mean? You know that a lot of them are pretty cool dudes. Like, a lot of people hated Merab at the start, and then, like, now they love Merab, and it's like, he's got more exciting. Of course, like, his fighting has got more exciting, but a lot of people like his character and who he is, you know what I mean? And he seems like a funny dude, you know what I mean? And he's doing crazy stuff all the time, you know? So... By the way, guys, don't worry, like, I know a few people might be used to it, seeing this, right? Because I've got sticky tape on these. But I've got, like, it was my birthday recently, so I'm getting new headphones with some of the money I got for my birthday, so I'll be buying some new ones, guys. It's been sticky taped on my head like this for a couple years now, I think. Been about at least a year, minimum. Man, Kevin's so rangy. Like, seeing fucking 7, 8 inches on him compared to Mike Malott in terms of reach is pretty crazy. Shawnee says, regarding hockey, all the cup winner teams are in America, but most are Canadian players. For example, my home, the Panthers, no ice in Florida, but we've won the championship the past 2 years. It's crazy, like, having no ice there, you know what I mean? And then, like, still doing so well. That's crazy. So it's bigger. It's a bigger thing in Canada then, right? Look up. Yeah, it seems like it would be bigger in Canada then. Voice of Reason says, I like proper Mike. His post-fight interview was cold as fuck last time. Canada, I stand on guard for the... Yeah, he did say that. That was funny. Shawnee says, Kevin, a good guy, but I'm rooting for Mike. Me too, man. I used to like Kevin a lot, I'll be honest, before. And I think, like, I've sort of switched to, like... I've seen a few of his interviews and stuff like that, and... he sort of, like, does things that want to make me dislike him a little bit, but... Anyway, the clock's, like, starting. Give me 1 second. Let's see what happens here. Inside the distance, I reckon. Voice of Reason says, yeah, hockey is huge in Canada. It's not big in the UFC. Like Shawnee said, even our teams, lots of players are Canadian, yeah. It just seems like it. Plus, Canada seems like... well, I don't know. Like, obviously, I'm not 100% sure, but it seems like a place that would be, like, more snowy and cold. Triple T says, I'm so old, I remember when Holland was cool. Yeah. Dude. He's no longer cool, man. I saw all those videos, man. About... Has anyone seen those, like, what is that? Like, the 4070s and stuff like that? I've watched a couple of those videos. Whatever, 4570 with Rampage Jackson. 411, 410. Hockey, every school, almost schools should have hockey in the US. Ah, I see. Shawnee says, voice reason, I think the thing is, it's a thing here. We love hockey down here. We don't care where they're from. Ah, okay. It looks like a cool sport. I'd love to watch that. Like, you know how big cricket is here in Australia as well? And I like, man, cricket. I don't want to say anything, but cricket for me is boring as fuck. I've gone to a cricket game and it was not good. Oh my god, Mike was fucking trying to piece up Holland right there in the pocket. Mike actually doesn't look too... Oh my god! He looked like he might have landed a massive shot on Kevin Holland there. Oh my god, Kevin dropped Mike Malott bad. Kevin's like punching the calf, trying to ground and pound. Shawnee says, it's the best. Hockey is so fast. I'm sorry, guys. I'll read these messages in a second. Like, Kevin looks like he's almost going to finish Mike Malott here. But Mike's looks like he's got his wits about him. Mike Malott trips Kevin. Takes his... Oh my god, he ends up on top. Kevin's rolling, though. Dude, Kevin's still rolling. Mike's going to take him down. Kevin's still rolling with it. This is fucking insane, this scramble. We love hockey. Yeah, that's what I'm from Cleveland, so we don't have an NHL team, but we have the Lake Erie Monsters, their AHL. Okay. And Shawnee says it's the best. Hockey is so fast-paced. Yeah. So I'm trying to read these messages. This fight's been crazy the first round. Yeah, I would say like in Australia, probably AFL number one. That's probably the most popular. Maybe like rugby as well. Tennis is very big. Soccer is big. Oh, I missed it. What happened? I'll pause the clock. I got kicked in the nuts. Oh, but they're resuming the clock. We've got 138, 137, 135, perfectly synced. Did I say rugby? Yeah, rugby's big in Oh my god, Kevin just went for a bowler uppercut, didn't he? Mike's trying to take down Kevin, but Kevin's got some good balance. Did he just knee him again in the balls? No! Oh. What is with these fucking nut shots, man? It didn't look that low, but it did fucking hit him, though. Like, it was a visible cup shot. Shawnee says, that was not a knee to the ball, sorry. Yeah, I didn't think it was, even watching the replay, but it could have been like the foot that hit him at the end of it, or like it could have just been like a grazing up. Dude, are they going to take another point? Because they took a fucking point last time. I'll take this. I think they're going to fucking take another point. He doesn't give a fuck, man. It looks low. It does look like, but it's not like crazy. It didn't look like it hit him right in the fucking nuts, though. It looked like belt line, you know? Shawnee says, I gotta see again. The knee was high, close to the left hip to the midsection. It looked like it was like belt line area from the side. But what the fuck is going on, man? All right, this clock is this. I'll reset the clock minus a couple of minutes, but I need to see what the time is. I don't know what the time is. It's plus. Shawnee says, I'm sorry, I don't see it. Yeah. It doesn't feel like Kevin would fake something like this, though. Giving him the benefit of the doubt, of course. But someone like one of the refs took away a point after like it got to like 4 minutes into the Dober fight on the official timeout. Voice of Reason says, what we think in chat, legal shot or nah? So he's asking you guys, by the way. I think Malott clipped Holland when he jumped in, and now Holland's taking a break. Let's see what everyone thinks there. I think Holland would 100% fake some shit like this personally. Go for it, guys. You can answer. You can answer in the chat. Dude, obviously it wasn't intentional, right? We'll put it down to that. Voice of Reason says, what do you think, Larry? Holland jumped for a flying knee. Malott clipped Holland right hard. The problem is I've only seen clips of like the knee hitting his groin, so I haven't really seen the beforehand. You know what I mean? If I need to make an opinion on it, I'll have to rewatch it, I think. But man, Holland really did jump in hard for something like that, and it looked like he got clipped by a hook. So I think you are right by him taking a big shot. And then Shawnee says, Holland would fake this. I also don't think it was even close. I don't see the knee clear the cup. I just don't see it. Which is strange, huh? It's already got to 5 minutes as well. The fight's over. Is it? Is Kevin going to continue or what? Dude, what is going on? Alright, the clock is on now, guys. I think Kevin's still hurt. Giving him 15 extra seconds here. He's still touching his groin, though. At this point, it's like, with how he's reacting to shots and like thinking about his groin, he's still touching the groin. It probably isn't fake, guys. Because he's already gotten the extra time. Nice elbow for Holland. Dude, he's still touching his groin, man. Nice right hand for Malott. Dude, this is weird. There's been so many weird moments in this fucking card. I don't understand how many weird moments we can have in one card. Dude, this is fucking weird. Voice of Reason says, strange things happening in Canada. I agree, man. I've not seen weirder things happen so far. Kevin Holland's, although 6'3", he's got a high waist, so even more like a 6'5". Malott would have jumped to hit him in the groin. I'm sorry, I don't see it still. It's all speculation still. Oh shit, I'll go to the next round, guys. Dude, he's not going to be able to continue. There's no way. They're going to call it. They're going to call it off. I think he's not going to continue. I'm pretty sure he's not going to get... He's kneeling over, guys. Stop the fight. Voice of Reason says, what's a doctor going to do? Look at his balls, bro. He's not going to look at his nuts. Let me check your nuts real quick. See how they are. I need to see the injury. Let me check them nuts, is what he's going to say. Dude, come on, they're stopping it. He's done. This is fucking... Dude, you know Paul Felder, he said, this is nuts, is what he said. That's what Paul Felder said. You're right, this is nuts, bruh. Fuck yeah. He said nothing! You're meant to stop this fucking fight, man. Dude, what the fuck, dude? Come on. Like, you're meant to stop the fight when something like that happens. Obviously, he wasn't saying anything. A voice of reason says, yeah, it doesn't make sense for Holland to quit here. Unless he was hurt really badly and nobody saw it. He was winning round one, so I'll give it him the benefit of the doubt. I didn't see it either. He won round one. Lost round two. Oh, he's gonna lose round two is what I thought. Before this long break. Oh my god, I forgot to start the clock. Sorry, guys. Alright. Right, perfectly timed, dear. 3 minutes 45, 3 minutes 44. Kevin looks like he's recovered now. Took a massive shot from Mike Malott, though. He's looking good right now. He's just so rangy. Like, he could catch Mike Malott from anywhere here. 8 inches of reach advantage over him. This fight feels like it's lasted a full 15 minutes. It feels like it's gone on forever. It's just the start of the second round. Nice jab for Mike Malott. Kevin lands a nice shot. Nice right hand for Mike Malott. Voice of Reason says if Kevin gets dropped easily, I think he may have gotten concussed round one. He could feel it. Not sure, though. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how he handles taking a big shot. Oh, massive left hand for Mike Malott. Sorry, guys, if the mic doesn't sound good. I don't know if I'm peaking or not. Just let me know. I'll turn it down. Oh, massive right hand for Mike Malott. Mike... He was close to the groin there. Nice left hook for Mike Malott. This is fucking crazy. Just with how they're talking about this fight right now. Let's see how we go. Mike's looking to counter him with the right hand. I'm surprised Mike hasn't gone more to the grappling this fight. Nice combination against the cage. Nice knee for Malott. Jesus. Oh my god. It's a massive shot for him. The camera angle was so poor. I wish I could have seen what happened there. Nice right hand for Holland, left hook. Shawnee says yes, it doesn't. Oh, nice left hook for Malott. Oh, Kevin slipped. Voice of Reason says yes, it doesn't make sense, but... Oh, no, Voice of Reason. Shawnee says yes, it doesn't make sense. But watching replays, I don't see the groin shot. I just think that the knee was not a direct groin shot, was higher up to the left. And then we can disagree, yeah. Agree to disagree, guys, you know? But whatever happens, this is fucking weird. This fight's weird, man. Whatever fucking happens. They're telling Mike Malott to keep standing. I don't know, man. I would fucking want to take him down here. Voice of Reason says, nah, Kevin is not concussed. He's looking durable. He's looking quite durable right now. He's tanking a lot of straight punches. A lot of nice hooks. He's landed, like Mike has landed these punches right on the chin and he's not shown anything, honestly, right now. So he's still quite durable. The judging has been all over the place, yeah. It's been... Listen, it's the reffing mostly for me for tonight has been crazy. I say tonight. I mean, midday. Let's go. It's last round, guys. Voice of Reason says, yeah, I don't know about the knee shot, whether it hit or not. Yeah. I don't know if Holland's... He just kept grabbing it, though. It must have impacted him somehow, man. It'd be crazy for someone to, like, fake that the entire time. Just, like, especially to your corner as well. Triple T says Malott shouldn't play this game, yeah. I would prefer him to go take him down, honestly. Try to out-grapple him, because I think on top he can out-grapple him. Dude, Malott's nose is cut, right? He's bleeding pretty bad. Nice combinations from Mike Malott. But Shawnee says, I want to say judging tonight. I'm being kind. The last 3 months has been wild, dude, yeah. Listen, if you've been watching UFC for a long time, there's been poor judging fucking over many years, I'll be honest. Like, some judges have been fucking horrendous, man. Like, I've made massive complaints, like, over the years. Like, dude, I can remember some of the worst robberies of all time. I can remember them. $259, $258, $257. Some of these punches are just whizzing by Kevin Holland's head right now. Oh, nice body kick from Mike Malott. Nice high kick. Nice right hand left hook from Mike Malott. Kevin Holland goes for an elbow, but that was a better exchange for Mike. Guys, let's leave it all out there here. It looked like he might have hurt Kevin there. Nice jabs from Holland. Right on the nose of Mike Malott. That look completely fucked. Did Kevin just grab the cage? Or he just patted the cage? He's heavy on the hips. Kevin's rolling. Oh, side guard. Oh, he's back into his guard right now. Fucking hell. 1 minute 33, 1 minute 32 on the clock. Nice elbow from Mike. This is going to be a very, very big, crucial time in this round right now. For whoever lands the most punches. Massive shots from Mike Malott here. Shawnee says this is what Malott needs to do. I agree, man. This is what he needed to do. Malott looks like he's trying to get a head and arm triangle if he was to switch his hips to the other side. I think he's going to go for it. He's trying. He's going to need to switch his hips over to the other side. He's going to get it. If he can pass the guard, get to the other side, he's going to get it. 100%. He's going to get it. Kevin's like, he's on the phone. He's doing the right thing. What a tough dude. What a close submission attempt. This is what you do when you're a 6'3" with a 6'1" wingspan. Oh my god. A 6'11". Crazy, man. And then Shawnee says, yes, Kevin did grab the top of the cage. Yeah, I thought he did, but he almost looked like, let's pretend this is the top of the cage, right? He almost looked like he grabbed it and then he just started he was just tapping it. Did it not look like he did that? I think he was trying to say that. It's like, no, I'm not grabbing it, man. And then taps the top of the cage. Funny stuff. What do we think about who won, guys? Do we think Mike Malott won? Ah, fuck. I don't know. I think Mike, we'll have to see. Voice of Reason says Malott for sure. I think so too. But like Shawnee was saying, we never know, you know, like sometimes with judging, I'll never know. I can never be confident. Voice of Reason says round 2, 3 Malott for sure. He's still holding his nuts. Alright, I had a unit on Mike Malott. He's pulled back some bets for me. Now I just need Reinier de Ridder to win, and we're like even, I think. Dude, Mike, the way he's talking to this interview, dude. His nose is cut. Like, on the side, it's like cut right here, I think. Like there. Fuck, Kevin ate some massive fucking shots this fight. Voice of Reason says, now it's time to see if Reinier de Ridder will get the finish. Yeah, dude. And Triple T says, let's go with the Mike Malott. I'm assuming the decision. And then Shawnee says, I feel like if you don't out-wrestle Kevin, then you're going to lose. I think that there are some variables that judges look for, and if you succeed in them, you will lose. It's like, you can obviously see that it's like, Kevin's track record is like the worst against guys who are good wrestlers and strong with top pressure. So it's like, you have that game plan. You should have that game plan after like doing enough, you know, doing enough background on your opponent, you know. I was hoping Mike would have that game plan from off rip, but he really wanted to strike a lot this fight. Which he's not the worst striker, but He's giving Kevin the best chance possible, especially with such a range disadvantage. Voice of Reason says, in the US, we have a joke calling someone gay if we say, I bet that guy plays football and he's the wide receiver because he's all in. So we got all in Allen versus Reinier de Ridder Super Homo main event, I see. I would not understand that. Like, I don't know anything. Like, if you're talking to someone that doesn't know anything about, like, any American football stuff. Because in Australia, like, you know, you might be able to see some stuff, I guess, like American football, but, like, it's usually AFL for us here, which is Australian football. And if you guys don't know what that is, or if you've never seen it, it's basically like American football, except you got no helmet, you've got no pads, and you can still, like, tackle people at everything when they have the ball. You can't tackle them without the ball. And sometimes there's brawls as well. Like, they'll just start, like, everyone's grabbing each other, like, ready to go for a swing and stuff. So it's funny. Shawnee says, if you don't succeed... Oh, he's doing the asterisk there. Them in them. Yeah. The guy's name is literally D. Ryder, bro. You're funny, bro. Dude, we'll have to see how this goes, though. Oh, geez, I need to change the, There we go. All right. I'm just mixing the clock, guys. Getting it ready. There we go. Oh yeah, Shawnee says Holland called out Habib to train him, but he didn't want to hide in Dagestan for 3 years, yeah. He was been talking to people about wrestling for a while, but, you know. Triple T says, okay, I just broke even on bets. 1 bet to go. Congratulations, dude. This is it for me. This is it for me. I'm going to calculate it right now for you guys if you guys want to know. All right, so let's go. Give me a second. Okay, give me a second. I'm just calculating it. I'm putting it in the calculator. All right. Okay. I think every other bet has not gone my way, right? So then that's it. All right, guys. So overall, even though the guide, right, said that I've done 10 units, I've actually done 12, right? Because I put 2 extra units. I doubled my bet on Prepelec versus Doba to go inside the distance. So I've made 9.54 units. So that's what I've made so far. And I didn't realize it was actually fucking that much, right? Because what that means is, if Reinier de Ridder wins this fucking fight, and even if he doesn't get a finish and he wins, then we make money. Which is crazy, because I thought I was just going to barely break even or, like, be just under it. So... Oh, you've got 2 legs, RDR plus round 2 start. Yeah, I don't think it's going to end the first round. I think that's fine. My bets are just separate. All right, guys. I will be right back. I just need to go to the bathroom real quick, which is crazy because it's like the last fight of the card. I haven't gone for a break in this whole time, but I really need to go right now. So hopefully I don't miss anything. If anything happens, please just recap me. Please, for the love of God, guys. All right, I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes. All right, I'm back. Thank goodness. I didn't miss anything. I'm here right on time as well. Four weeks notice for Brendan Allen here. All right. Did I miss anything? Okay, broke even. Hugh got triple T the second leg. I see that. Yep. Should hit for sure. Got two Kotokos in the corner. And then going with RDR, says Shawnee. I don't think many people are going with Brendan Allen, if I'm not mistaken. It'd be a pretty big upset. Like, I know the odds aren't very wide, but I feel like they should be. You got RDR by sub or decision, if I were to. For me, I think he's going to get KO, honestly. Just crazy. I actually like this guy. This guy that does the voice for the replacement for Bruce Buffer sometimes for the fight nights. I actually like him. Quite a few fighters are out of Covington, Louisiana. Triple T says, I think by decision. Could definitely happen. Fuck, 21-2, only losing to fucking Malaikan as well. A voice reason says, by the way, Larry, you were right about Bakoyev, so shout out. I thought Bakoyev was next up, but he got ran through. Dude, he's got some bad fucking striking sometimes, you know? That's why it's like you can never be too confident. I felt good with his takedowns, but Belgarui obviously improved the takedown defense. And he's way too reckless. That's a problem. All right, starting now. Nice front kick for Rana Derrida. Goes for a takedown straight away. He's going for the clinch. This is important to see because we were going to see if Brendan Allen can be controlled against the cage. But Brendan Allen looks like he's getting, he's out-muscling him a little bit. Many people will overlook his bow fight, but at the same time, he's a big middleweight, 6'4", with a 6'8", 6'9" wingspan, yeah. No, yeah. I actually picked Bakoyev to win with his wrestling. Oh my god, what a throw! He's in full mount already over Brendan Allen. Oh my god. We're 4 minutes into the round. He's in full mount over Brendan Allen. This is insane. I did not fucking expect that in the first minute. Holy shit, this could... Guys, something could happen here straight up. Voice Reason says, you better hope Allen gets out of this. He's talking to Triple T. Allen's just talking like as if nothing's happening here, but... He's trying to smother him or something? He's trying to get the head and arm? Oh my god. Whoa, Shawnee, you serious, dude? Holy shit, he's on a different level. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for another $20. Jesus. I appreciate your support, dude. Don't feel like I'm happy, like obviously the money will go towards like the channel and everything like that, but you don't have to ever feel like you need to donate and stuff like that. If you ever just want to chill, I'm happy to read all the messages out and everything. But I do appreciate it a lot. It makes me feel like, you know what, like I want to keep going and stuff like that, like seeing people support like that. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much for your donation. And now I've missed what's happened. He's got the body lock already over Brendan Allen. He's got the back completely. He's got the body triangle. But thanks so much. Jeez, I appreciate it. Very generous. Reinier Dorita's trying to flip him over. Oh my god, this is bad for Brendan Allen. Guys, we've got a minute and 43, minute 42. Jesus. Imagine having a big dude like this, like Reinier Dorita, just on top of you trying to tire you out. This is probably insane right now for Brendan Allen. He's trying to get the neck. Shawnee says, I'm not obligated, brother. I enjoy your channel, whether we disagree or agree. In the end, we all love MMA. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate that. And that's the good thing, is that, like, I feel like it's important, if whether you like agree or disagree, it's important to like have conversations, and because you like, you know, that's the fun part, is like seeing what other people think about certain things, you know. It's not about like having the right opinion, you know what I mean, all the time. Base Shawnee, amen to that. Yeah, dude. Appreciate it, man. Jeez. Brendan Allen surviving, though. Oh, nice. Ground and pound for Reinier Dorita here. He's in full mount. He's high on Brendan Allen, too. No back of the head. He's trying to say it was back of the head here, but he was really trying to hit the side of the head. Allen's escaped now. 4 seconds left. He survived. Good job for Triple T here. Shawnee says, I just want to watch or enjoy MMA with other fans live, and that is what it's all about. Yeah, dude. Trust me, it's good. Like, I think that's been the good aspect of the streams as well. It's like, you can just like have a chat while it's going on. I usually like, I've tried to watch a few cards with one of my friends that I love watching like UFC events with and stuff. But he's just been busy, unfortunately. So like, this has sort of helped fill that void sometimes when I can't watch it with him, you know. Where it's like, yeah, we can have a chat, you know. It's cool. Voice of Reason says, I was praying for your bet, Triple T. We can stop clenching our ass cheeks now. That's what he says. Jesus. Jesus. Now it's fine. I feel like with Reinier in that round, he looked the best that he could have possibly looked here. All right, they're fighting. It's the second round. I'm going to up the timer here. Oh, nice body kick for Reinier Dorita. If Brendan's got the advantage at all in this fight, it's straight boxing. Nice spinning elbow. But still in the clinch, when it comes to the knees, when it comes to the grappling, I still think he's got a disadvantage over Reinier Dorita, which I did mention in my video. But that throw was ridiculous. It was fantastic. He landed right on top. But to go back to what we were talking about, guys, that's why I'll do the Discord as fast as I can, so can have a chat in there, and then I can see what everyone's thinking, and then keep everyone updated if I'm thinking of doing anything or any like streams and stuff like that. So I'll try to get that out sometime soon, hopefully. I've made it and I've started it. I just need to figure out how to program it all and stuff with everything that I would like. Man, Dorita's really trying to push him against the cage here. He's trying to secure the takedown. He's got his hands locked. He's going to get his hips. I can feel it. But Brendan Allen's doing a good job with his one hand inside. He's brought up the hands of Reinier Dorita. He's dragged him down to the ground again. Shawnee says being in an RDR clinch is a bad thing. It is, dude. Because he's going to outsize you. In this division, he's going to outsize you. He's going to outstrength you. He's going to tire you out. Dude, Brendan Allen's on bottom position, 258, 257. It's that classic position, the one knee, trying to get up. RDR's going to fall off, right? Oh. Dude, this is a massive mistake for RDR here. But he's very dangerous, man. Like, I wouldn't want to stay with RDR on the ground. But Brendan is good. Nice elbow for Brendan Allen. Did he cut RDR there? Dude, I'll be honest. I'll say this. I don't really like that body triangle from bottom position. I'd prefer to like have your guard be a bit more active, you know? Nice elbow for Brendan Allen. Dorita's trying to do something with his guard, but he's getting stacked by Brendan Allen. If he can get that other knee over, potentially he could get a triangle here, but he's trying to isolate one arm for Brendan Allen here, but he's getting stacked. Why is RDR so content to stay here on the ground? I'd be trying to get up. Dorita's against the cage. This is bad for him, man. RDR just grapples like he's in a jiu-jitsu competition, whether or not the guy's on top punching him. Yeah. He needs to be careful, man. Brendan's landed some big shots in this round. I don't know what he's going for here. Is he still trying to go for a triangle somehow? This is crazy, guys. 1-1. 1-1 so far. I'll type that in the chat. RDR could have been hurt there. That's the problem. He took some massive ground and pound shots. Man. Shawnee says, a lot of these older vets impose vet moves like cage takedowns. Funny thing is, RDR's a kickboxer at heart, agree. It's a triple T. This is Bilal Muhammad talking to Brendan Allen here. It's got some momentum for Brendan Allen here. As long as he doesn't get on bottom position again. Like that it feels like that was just a mistake from RDR because he jumped. It looked like he was trying to keep the back control from the side and then fell off. I wonder what his corner said to him. Yeah. Nice takedown attempt from Reinier de Ridder. He gets a body lock. Drags him down. Gets the back. Immediately. Is both hooks in as well. He's got the body triangle, but he's sort of off to the side. He's trying to get on the back. He is on the back. He's trying to get the rear naked choke over Brendan Allen. I'm sorry, so sorry, guys, that I've not reset the clock, by the way. I just want to say that. Okay, the time is pretty much synced up. It is the third round right now. 343, 340, 352, 51. Holy crap. 10-9 Allen in the second round. Yep, so it's 19-19. If RDR stays here, it's another RDR round, but I prefer him to try to go for some submission. Oh my god, he turned in. Voice of Resistance says, how did Allen get taken down? Did RDR shoot? He did shoot. He shot again, got the single leg. Oh my goodness. This is bad for him though. To have full back control getting reversed by Brendan Allen now. Nice elbow from Brendan Allen. RDR, please do not stay here again, man. Get up from bottom position. I don't know why de Ridder's doing this. I would rather him try to get up, man. Is de Ridder grabbing the glove? Is that what Brendan Allen's trying to say? RDR showing questionable IQ from bottom position. Landed some massive shots. This is fucking crazy. It's crazy. Not many people can do this to Reinier de Ridder. What is going on here? Voice of Reason says, does RDR actually know how to get up? I don't know if I've really seen him get up from bottom. At this point, I have no fucking clue, dude. Not many times I've seen Reinier de Ridder on bottom position, you know? And this is pretty bad to see him accept bottom position so much. He's got a reverse triangle locked in on Brendan Allen. Dude, is he going to get it? That's really tight. Five seconds left. Jesus. Mix of defensive BJJ, dude. Fucking hell, says Shorty. Yeah. Dude, it's crazy, man. I think Reiner's fucking tired right now. And he looked good against Whittaker over 5 rounds. Look at that fucking hematoma, mate. These are the elbows of Brendan Allen that's doing that. The voice of reason says the way he slipped his head out, I think he was good the whole time. RDR looks gassed. I agree. I think Brendan wasn't in danger there then. Why are they looking at RDR? They're just looking at his swelling? They've never cared about that shit in the past. Let him go out there. It's not like his eyes closed. Brendan Allen shot the takedown. This is very smart because RDR has not gotten up bottom position this whole time. Dude, Brendan Allen on 4 weeks' notice is on his way to beating Dorita right here. Sorry, guys, I forgot to start the clock. This is fucking crazy, man. Yeah, Triple T, it's not looking good, my friend. Yeah, dude. This was like my biggest bets so far. So I'm definitely gonna lose on this card by about 2 units if RDR loses this. If he wins, I'm up money, but it's not looking good, man. Man, he's really punishing him on the ground. RDR, stop doing this body lock from bottom, man. You gotta get up. I don't understand. Thing is, RDR's not even working to get up at all in the slightest. He hasn't worked any of his stand-up here either. Dude. $245. Reinier to Ritter, man. Have we ever thought about putting your fucking feet on the hips and kicking up and getting out of here? Why is he so accepting of this position here? He's trying to go for reverse triangle again, I guess, but what the fuck is going on, man? We're not in a position to get the armbar, man. What is I don't understand. I'm like watching this. Just don't understand. It's been 3 rounds of like, you're obviously on bottom position. Why not kick up? Why not try your hand on the feet at this point? Brendan's trying to take the back of RDR here. Brendan's got great back control. This is the best I've ever seen Brendan Allen fight. Like, he's fighting a perfect fight. And I mentioned, like, so many times, this guy makes so many mistakes in so many of his fights. And this is, like, the best I've seen him fight so far. Shawnee says the UFC rankings are so dysfunctional now. Ever since the UFC took away UFC rankings, has been dysfunctional. Now the UFC adjusts rankings when making a card. Yeah, they've always had issues, though, like, with the rankings, man. It really is like whoever's more popular at the time, they'll just build them up, push them up there. It doesn't really matter, like, on merit sometimes. Like, some dudes will be on, like, such a win streak and they'll still be low in the rankings. Allen looks great. RDR's dirty, man. Every time the hand is under him, ref can't see, but he's grabbing the glove. I agree. I think he does grab the glove quite a lot. Dorita's on the ground. Is he giving up? Dude, he looks like he's done. They're going to stop the fight. I feel like they just said they're going to stop the fight. Did they not say that? Brendan wins. Fourth round stoppage. Fucking hell. He was not okay. He was not okay. They literally asked him if he was okay, and he said no. What the fuck happened? Brendan looked good. Brendan was on his way to winning the fight anyway. But this is so weird to me. I don't understand. Listen, fantastic win from Brendan Allen. I'm very impressed. It's his best performance for a very, very long time that I've seen. Four weeks notice as well against RDR. Dude, this is fucking crazy, man. I don't even understand. So Voice of Reason says, wow, man, shades of the Malikan fight. Honestly, yeah, no, you're not wrong. Maybe it's just that sort of thing where he can be broken, you know what I mean? Because he was exactly the same in that fight. Like, was very slow to get up, very unwilling to get up, you know? Man, oh my god. Like, obviously I'm sad I lost my bets, but, like, That's crazy. Like, it's just a crazy thing as a fan to see that. I did not expect Brendan Allen to win. I don't think many people picked Brendan Allen. I will give credit to one person I saw pick Brendan Allen. I believe it was Kunath. Guys, if you know who Kunath is, I think. Kunath. I think that person picked Brendan Allen, I believe. But not many people did. Shawnee says, yeah, nah, I'm sorry. Allen had a great performance, but yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand either, Shawnee, man. I have no clue, man. I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. He was done. I think that he just broke him. It has to be he broke him. Wins by retirement in the 4th round. It's crazy, man. Voice of Reason says, what a win for Allen, though. Very tough after a very tough first round. True, it was probably the toughest it could have been in the first round. I appreciate that. He's talking about a minute of silence. We can. Dude, I like Brendan Allen, and it's like he seems like a cool dude. It's just crazy, like the level of performance. Like, this is such a high level performance he's had. Probably one of the best times I've seen him perform, and it was against probably his one of the harder matchups he could have had here as well, on paper. Voice of Reason says Bilal already crafting up a tweet, dude. Yeah, he's going in. He's going to do it. Dude. All right, so he wants Drickus, Chimaev, or Sean Strickland. Let's see it. I reckon Sean should be fighting someone, honestly. Wouldn't mind seeing that. Voice of Reason says, yo, that's crazy. I actually thought RDI had the best chance of beating Hamzat, maybe from bottom, but after that, no chance. No, there's no fucking chance. After seeing what Brendan Allen did in terms of take him down and then seeing him for bottom position, Hamzat would finish him in the first or second round at that point. Unless this is some crazy outlier performance, like RDR was just like something was happened RDR the night before and he was just exhausted from something. I feel like he would never be able to do anything against Chimaev at this point. Papo 23, man, how you going? Then Drykes Duplessis screwed everyone's parlay. He did indeed wreck my night, because if he just won this fight, flat out won it, I would have won money on this card, but I ended up losing a little bit, like about 2 units, I think, 2.5 units maybe. Which it seems like a bit that I've lost, but when you think about it, I lost 2.5 units after betting about 12 units. So it's actually not that bad in terms of percentage-wise. So I'm not too upset. I would have liked him to win, of course, but this is a massive win for Brendan Allen. I need to be happy for a fighter that's done so well, you know? And who, 4 weeks notice, someone who is doubted a lot. I doubted him to win this fight, so show him a lot of respect. And Shawnee says, rip to Duke Rufus. Yeah, rest in peace. I like when they do like highlights like that and then show important figures like throughout the sport. And there's been quite a few people that have passed away, like over the years. So yeah, he screwed his parlay too, says Papo. Thankfully, I just put $10 on RDR to win by KO. I see. Trust me, I put a little bit more than that. A little bit more than that, let's just say, right? But so I'm a little bit sad, but it is what it is. Voice of Reason says, now I'm thinking maybe Imavov is the last hope, unless, like you said, that was a bad weight cut or something. But even still, being compromised doesn't equal breaking. RDR only showed up for about a round and a half. It seems like it's leaning towards he was broken here, because you've seen it before. Like Voice of Reason mentioned, guys, like about the Malikan fight. If you go and watch one of those fights back, you'll see him completely like not get up and do the exact same thing he did before going to the corner. So it's very interesting. Could be broken, man. So we'll have to see. But very impressive performance from Brendan Allen. Wild takes a Shawnee. I'm not sure. I think it's reasonable. But I honestly am leaning towards that he wasn't compromised. That's all I'm saying. But something I will say, guys, give me a second. I'll put it up now. I'll sit up. I just want to say thank you for the people that joined the stream. I appreciate you guys spending time with me to watch a card and everything. And I did enjoy this card, even though I'm down on bets and the picks were not good. Of course, I did enjoy it quite a lot because, having the company and then, having everyone here in the stream. So it was very fun. So I appreciate it. Jericho says, why did he quit my live crash? It looked like he got broken, man. I'm not going to lie. It looked like he got broken by Brendan Allen. He was struggling to get up for around 2 rounds at the end of the round. And it looked like it was from either exhaustion or just mentally he was done. He seemed done in the fight, in my opinion. His corner called it off. Tulips collection, bro. That's a 6th grade economics throwback. Says I should go back and collect tulips in the Netherlands. I don't know anything about that, man. I don't know anything. But I just wanted to say thank you guys for joining the stream. Nobody really knows. His coach asked him if he was okay in between rounds. Yeah. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys. I'll thank you to everyone. Hope everyone has a great rest of their day. Yeah. Because I'm going to head off. My girlfriend's coming soon. And she'll be pretty upset if I'm not spending time with her. So, because I already take all of my Sundays for the UFC. So, I appreciate you guys. Thank you again. And thanks, Shawnee, for your donations. I do appreciate it as well. I just want to say that again. And just thanks everyone in general for staying around for the stream. I appreciate it. Appreciate your time. So, thanks again, guys. I'll see you guys soon. I'll post a predictions video for the next fight card. Probably in the next day or two. So, see you guys. Have a good rest of your